Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhairvedaparagaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati Yennityamanandamanantamekam Shiveti Namna Sutayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhige Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatra Swaropini Janmadyasya Yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha Vidyaswarad Tene Brahmakritaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayaha Tejo Varimrita Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastaguhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrita Satyanetram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapannaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavam Akhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepamaditishatam Tamondam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasunumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guru Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyam Hriyukmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
Atmanam eva priyam upasite. One should love the Atma because tadetat preyaha putrat preyaha vittat preyaha anyasmat sarvasmat antarataram yadayam atma. This is the Upanishad dictum. What it wants to say is, every being wanted to be loved by everyone, therefore only it conveys everyone that I love you. While conveying his love, if it is conveyed without knowledge, then that love becomes an unfulfilled one. Without knowledge of what? Without knowledge of the nature of the subject, the lover, and without the knowledge of the object of the love, and without the knowledge of what it means by the word love. So Upanishad told the love for oneself is the highest love. Siddha Prema it is called. Without knowing what is the meaning of oneself, the transaction with the world, with others, will be a pretension. So therefore one should know oneself, Atma va are trashtavyaha. Because that Atma is Putrat Preyaha, Vittat Preyaha, Sarvasmad Anyasmad Preyaha. That is most beloved thing in the entire creation. Therefore, one should know this Priya Vastu, which happen to be Atma. Shastra will reveal what is the meaning of the Atma. So, therefore, if Atma is a Priya Vastu, and that to Sarva Priya Vastu, it should be Sarva Ananda Vastu. It should be Sarva Sukha Hetu Vastu. That means if something is very dear, it cannot be a Dukkha Hetu. Because human mind will not love anything which gives unhappiness. So this is the conclusion we try to derive. What it says, Atma is the most dear one. If Atma is most dear one, then it should be the source of all happiness. Because we love only that which gives happiness. That is very natural. We love anything with one idea that this will going to give me happiness. This love is going to give me fulfillment. Therefore, Atma must be Sarva Sukha Hetuhu. So one should understand that Sarva Sukha Hetuhu. Then when I ask where it is, Antarataram, it says. It is most nearest one, most dearest one, and at the same time most nearest one, and at the same time it is the source of all happiness. If it is most nearest one, and at the same time I am not able to recognize it, what should I do? Then Shastram says, Shrotavyo, Mantavyo, Nididhyasitavya. This Upanishad revelation has lot of connotations. From many angles, our great acharyas have tried to derive what it wants to say. First it told, nobody can love anyone. All can love oneself only. That oneself happened to be the most dearest thing to be loved. And that oneself should be the source of all happiness. And that oneself is very nearest also. But still nothing is appearing to me. I am the most saddest person. The Shishya can say, Swami, see me, I am the saddest person. Bhagavan Narada told this to Sanat Kumara Rishi. Soham Shochami, he says, I am the saddest person. I have learned so much. But still I continue to be a sad person. The very expectation of being loved by others for what? To be happy. To be happy. So the happiness becomes the intention of the very love itself. And the lover is not known. The lover is saddest one. And he says, I want to give you love. How can he give love? If he wants to give love, what it means? He wants to give happiness to others. If he doesn't have happiness, how can he give happiness to others? When I say I love you, what I want to mean? That I want to give happiness to you. Correct? That is the expectation from the another side also. So when somebody says, a boy says to girl, I love you, how the girl understands? Oh, he is going to beat me. Like that. She doesn't understand in that way. Very statement makes her to understand that he wants to give me happiness. Now the question is, if the lover is not happy, how can he give happiness? Why lover is not happy? Shastra says, because he doesn't know himself. So there is a connection between happiness and knowledge. Understand? Therefore only Shastra says, study the scripture. You understand now? Why this satsanga is necessary? Atmavare drashtavyaha. You should know yourself. Tadartham, what should I do? For that, what should I do? Shrotavyo mantavyo nidithyasitavyaha. Learn what it is. So there is a connection between my love, my happiness, my fulfillment and the learning the scripture. Understood? Sukame sarvada bhuyat dukkama bhut kadachana idi chet sarvasamanye jnanadeva ta vidyataha. Through knowledge alone you can be happy, it says. Here also Shastra says, you are an unhappy person now and you want to say, or you say always to others, I love you. That means I want to give happiness. How an unhappy person can give happiness? Another side also, when it says I love you, that person also is an unhappy person. So how can he say I can give you happiness? Therefore only disappointment. It is like beggars telling each other, I will give you 5 rupees, I will give you 5 rupees. Where is there 5 rupees? And it says, Shastra says that it is with you that you can give. The happiness is with you. Because it is sarva priya hetuhu, means sarva sukha hetuhu, sarva ananda hetuhu. So in spite of having with me, or in spite of being myself that happiness, if I am not able to be happy or feel happy or experience happiness or to share happiness, that means there is some sort of ignorance about it. Therefore shrotavyo mantavyo nididhyasitavyaha. It is there already with you. Because by knowledge, you won't get anything if it is not with you already. By knowledge, you won't get anything if it is not with you already, if it is not united with you already. Understood? Suppose there is a happiness called Swarga Sukham. By knowing Swarga Sukham, you are not going to be happy with Swarga Sukham. You have to do something, then get it. Here Shastra says, by knowledge you get it. That means what? It is already with you. So, we have to say, I love you to the Shastram first. Understood? Telling I love you to Shastram leads to the knowledge, and that knowledge makes me to recognize myself as the lovable entity, most lovable entity, and then it spreads the love to the entire creation. You understand? So therefore, Shastram should be loved first. Satsanga should be loved first. If at all anyone wants to give love to others or wants to get actual love from others. So this is missing in a normal man's life. Therefore, everywhere he gets disappointment. So therefore, first say to Satsanga, I love you. That Sadhu Sangha will take you to Shastra Sangha, and you tell to the Shastra Pramanam, I love you. That Shastra Sangha, Shastra Pramanam will make you to say, I love you to Ishvara. That Ishvara will make you to say, I love you to entire creation. This is the process by which Srimad Bhagavatam is going to take us. So, Shastra Pramanam is very important in our life. Therefore, wherever the Shastra Vichara is absent, there human mind is clouded with selfishness, Indriya Bhoga Sukhartham. When Shastra is not there in our life, naturally what happens? Other Pramanas take a guide role in our life. What are all other Pramanas? Pratyaksham and the idiotic mind, selfish, ignorant mind. These two are Pramanas. So a person's life becomes a struggleful one wherein the Shastra Pramanam is not there. And he is guided by his own selfish indriyas and guided by his own ignorant and selfish mind. So naturally what indriyas and mind will tell? Kavo piyo, maja karo. And use everyone for that. And in pretension you say, I love you, I love you, I love you. That is why worldly loves all based on one question, what I will get from you. All worldly loves. Suppose I and another devotee standing on the entrance of the gate. Somebody goes through on the street. So I ask the devotee, do you love that person? What? The devotee will ask, who is Swami? Why you are asking this question? No, do you love? No, first tell who he is, then only I can tell what is the relationship. No, he is an advocate. Okay, let him be an advocate. Let him be an advocate. What is there for me? No, he is an advocate with whom your grandfather's will is there. Knowledge. Understood? Immediately, the devotee will tell what? Uncle, please come. Why? There is an idea, from this person I am getting something. And he is the source of that will. That will is the source of my property. The property is the source of my comfort. The comfort is the source of my happiness. So therefore, first thing we have to tell I love you to the Shastram, to the Satsanga. Shastra means Satsanga. Shastra will not talk directly. You open the book, Bhagavatam, it will not talk. So therefore, this aspect is explained in Padma Puranam. There are 18 Mahapuranas and 18 Upapuranas. All are written by Bhagavan Vyasacharya. In that 18 Mahapuranas, Srimad Bhagavatam also is a Puranam. Padma Puranam is also another Puranam. About Bhagavata Puranam's glory, this Padma Puranam talks. In that Padma Puranam, one incident is told by Vyasacharya. Why this incident is told? To tell the value of Shastra Prema. Without Shastra Prema, the society will have lots of suffering. This is the teaching. So, the story is, after the physical departure of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Bhagavan Narada was little bored, because as long as Bhagavan Krishna was living, he was very busy and happy and active in witnessing the Leelas of the Krishna. Suddenly he disappeared. So what to do? And Bhagavan Narada has a curse that he cannot stay in one place even for a day. Therefore, he cannot keep quiet. Therefore, he thinks, let me go to the world again and see how the absence of Krishna makes any difference in the creation. So, he came for pilgrimage because he is Sarvaloka Charachari. Anywhere he can go without visa. So, he visited the Tirtha Kshetras in Bharata Desha. Because spirituality means you have to come to Bharata Desha only. No other place, spirituality is not there. Everywhere bhoga is there. But spirituality means you have to come to Bharata Desha. So Kashi, Gaya, Rameshwaram, like that he was one by one, he was visiting. And he found to his astonishment that people were Artha Kama Pradhana. Within few years, they have become Artha Kama Pradhana. Artha Kama Pradhana means life goal is earning wealth and spending for sensory pleasures. Even in temples, who were standing as devotees, they also were asking Bhagavan this Artha and Kama only. Oh Bhagavan, give this, oh Bhagavan, give that. Nobody is interested in Dharma Pravartanam and nobody is interested in Moksha Prayatna. The religious practices which are going on in temples and ashramas, these places, it's all for name, fame, to satisfy somebody. Like that it was going on. He wondered how this Bharata Desha is affected by Kali Yuga. Because the day Bhagavan left his Shariram, that day Kali Yuga started. Vedic calendar. So after visiting so many places, he was little dejected. Avatara happens for establishing Dharma. Just now he established Dharma and departed. Again this creation, this especially this Bharata Desha has become like this. Like a dog's tail. You try to straighten, what it happens? As long as you are holding it straight, afterwards drawing it becomes. So he was a little bit sad and had a hope. Let me go to Vrindavan and see what is the condition. Because Vrindavan is a place where Bhagavan spent a lot of time spreading this love, spreading knowledge and living with all great jnanis in the form of gopikas. As even we came to Vrindavanam, he saw an young mother keeping two old people on her lap, crying. While crying, she happened to observe Narada Bhagavan was going there. Then immediately she called, Bhobo sadho kshanam tishte machintam api nahashaye darshanam tava lokasya sarvata agaharam param bahudha tava vakyene dukkha shantir bhavishyati yada bhagyam bhavet harihi bhavato darshanam tata. Oh Bhagavan Narada Rishi, aiye, like that mother called. Then Narada Rishi wondered, people are there to recognize me also. Because he was in Maruvesha. Observers will be always in Maruvesha. Suddenly she recognized my real nature and calling me, let me go. So he went near to that mother. What happened, mother? Why you called me? Then she bowed down to Narada and told, Machintam api nashaya. I have a lot of sorrow. Please destroy my sorrow. Then Narada Bhagavan asked, who are you, mother? I am also sorrowful, seeing the condition of the people. Who are you? What sorrow you have? So that mother was telling, Aham bhaktiriti khyata imau me tanayau matau jnana vairagyana manau kala yogena jarjarau utpanna andravide saham vruddhim karnatake gata kvachin maharashtre gurjare jirnatam gata. She says, my name is Bhakti. I am Bhakti Devata. These are my two children. One child name is Jnanam. Another child name is Vairagya. Then Narad Bhagavan saw, Mummy is young. Children are very elderly. How it is? Then she told, actually, they also were young. What happened after the departure of Bhagavan Krishna? He established me in everybody's heart. But the Kali Yuga has its own evil effect. Kali means quarrel. Please understand. The meaning of Sanskrit word Kali means quarrel. Quarrel means selfishness. Selfishness means Indriya Sukhartha Jivanam. Please understand. Kali is equal to Indriya Sukhartha Jivanam. Nature of the Kala Tattva. Every human mind will be living only for Indriya Sukhartha in general. That is why Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Annagata Prana. Sapadu oriented, food oriented life. Food oriented life. Annagata Prana means food oriented life. Not only through mouth, through all the senses. Therefore, food oriented life I don't need. Therefore, that education which gives food, that education also I will not study. This was the decision of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. சாப்பாடு போடுற படிப்பு வானான்னு சொல்லிட்டார். That education which gives food I don't need. His elder brother was wondering, how is it? Arey, whole life you have to eat, and to eat you need something, wealth, and to get that wealth you need this education. You are telling that I don't study, like that. So the idea is that education which fulfills me I need. That education which feeds me I don't need. Because for feeding oneself there is no need for education. What a discovery it is. For feeding oneself there is no need for education. What is the proof? All animals are feeding oneself. They don't go to nursery school or college or get degree or employment. All living beings are feeding oneself. All living beings are living only. So if it is only for living and feeding oneself, there is no need for education. So education is meant for something. Education is meant for what? Sa vidya ya vimuktaye. That is the education which frees you. Frees from what? Whatever way you are in bondage, according to you. Whether you are in poverty, that is one type of bondage. Whether you are in immorality, another type of bondage. Whether you are ignorant, another type of bondage. So, sa vidya ya vimuktaye. So, knowledge should lead to freedom. That is the conviction of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. Same thing, Mother here Bhakti Devi says, Bhagavan Krishna established this knowledge in the minds of the sadhus and the devotees. But this Kali has spoiled this knowledge. So therefore, I became weak. When knowledge is not there, there is no renunciation also. To give up the balloon, a child requires knowledge that books are greater than balloon. Correct? To give up anything, there must be a knowledge that there is something called higher. To get that, I have to give it up. This small thing. Even to purchase. You give 10 rupees. To take from your packet and to give 10 rupees to a shopwala, you should have a knowledge that I get either equal to what I give are greater than what I give, but I desire to get greater than what I give. And shopwala also thinks like that. I give this biscuit packet, I should get more than what I give. Profit. So he gives 10 rupees biscuit packet and he knows it is cost is only 7 rupees. So 3 rupees I am getting. So anything to give up means you need knowledge. Anything to love means you need knowledge. So all the three we were simply famished. We became old. Now you are telling mother you became old. Now you are young only. No, I was old. Then how you became young? Slowly I managed to take these two children also and came to Vrindavanam. In Vrindavanam, even though Bhagavad Bhakti, true love for the Lord is absent, Bhagavad Smaranam is there. Nama Smaranam is there. So everybody says, Radhe, Radhe. In Vrindavan, they will not tell Bhagavan Krishna's name. If you go there, you can understand. They will tell Radhe, Radhe. While giving something, they tell Radhe, Radhe. Nama. Radha is the embodiment of renunciation, knowledge and love. Mother Radha. So they call Radhe, Radhe. So hearing Radhe, Radhe, Jai Sri Krishna, Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ji ki Jai, like that Nama Sankirtana I heard. Therefore, I became young. That means what? The story says, even if your heart is dried, to get a relative love and a relative happiness, this Nama Sankirtana helps. Actual love you will get only after knowledge and renunciation. Actual happiness you will get only after gaining knowledge and renunciation. At least relative love you can gain through Nama Sankirtana. That is why Kali is famous for Nama Sankirtana. Each yuga famous for one type of sadhana. Dwapara yuga, yaga yajna. Kali yuga, Nama Sankirtana. So that mother told, I am young now, I gained my strength, but these two people did not gain their strength. So please help me. I want to be established in the hearts of every human being so that they can be happy. You are a person who established devotion, knowledge and renunciation in the hearts of the many people. Bhagavan Narada was a researcher. He took one hunter and experimented with that hunter by giving Bhagavan Nama. Who is that hunter? Bhagavan Valmiki. The hunter became Valmiki Rishi. But it took long time. Then he took an young child, 5-year-old child, Dhruva, as an experiment. Then he converted that child as a devotee, but the devotee became a devotee of Bhagavan for the sake of getting something worldly. Then he thought, let me try with Shishu in the Garbha of the mother. When the child is in the womb of the mother, let me try. That child became Prahlada Swami. Beautiful, perfect experiment. So Bhakti Devi knows all these things. Therefore Bhakti Devi says, Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachana Rachana Mekam Kevalam Chakalai Dhruvapadam Api Yato Yat Kripato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Brahmaputraya Nataha Asmi. I bow down to the Brahmaputraha who happened to be Bhagavan Narada because Kayadu's son Prahlada Swami was fulfilled by you. Dhruva Swami was guided by you. So you have that capacity and experience of establishing devotion, knowledge and renunciation in the hearts of the people. Therefore I bow down to you. Then immediately Narada Bhagavan, Mother, I bow down to you. Because you don't know your greatness. You are telling you born in Dravida Desha. Dravida Desha means our Tamil Nadu. How can she say this? Because at the end of the Dwapara Yuga, at the beginning of the Kali Yuga, Alvars born in this Desha. Mudal Alvargal, Adi Alvars they call it. 3 people. So they were spreading the glory of the Lord, because Bhagavan Krishna's Leela happened only in North India. Like Rama, he did not come here. Ramji came and gave his Pada Darshanam to Tamil Nadu people, Dravida Desha. Dravida Desha means not only Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So Mother Bhakti says here that I was born because Alvars born, then Nayanmars. Then slowly she says, I grown up in Karnataka. That means all the dasas, Purandara Dasa, Ittala Dasa in Karnataka. Slowly I got pushed to strength in Maharashtra. Jnanadev Swamiji, Nivrittinath Swamiji, Mukta Bhai, all the saints. As even I reached Gujarat, Jarjaraha, I became very old. Therefore only I came to Vrindavan. Like that she was telling her life. But Narada Bhagavan says, Mother, you don't know your real origin. Actually you were born in the heart of Bhagavan Krishna. Bhakti he means love. Correct? Bhakti he means love. Love can come from whom? Not from any desha. It should be from Ishvara. So when you manifested from the Ishvara's heart, from Krishna's heart, you asked Bhagavan, what is my duty? Then he told, you take place in everybody's heart and make them to love me, so that they can love all, so that they can be happy. So therefore, actually, your greatness you don't know. What is your greatness? You know? Your greatness is Tvam tu bhaktihi priya tasya satatam pranatodhika tvaya ahutastu bhagavan yati nicha griheshvapi. Your greatness is, because of you, I got this Narada Rishi post. Because of you, the Sakshat Ishvara goes to that person's house, that person's life. Through you only Ishvara enters in the life of the people, even though that person is a Nichaha. Nichaha means Chandalaha. Chandalaha means indisciplined one, impure one, incapable one, who refused to follow the Vedic lifestyle, is called Nichaha. Even to the Nichaha, Bhagavan goes, provided, even though he doesn't have any discipline, any dharma, if he has a little love in his heart for the Lord, he goes to that person's life. Yati nicha griheshvapi. So he gives an example. Vyadhasya charanam dhruvasya chavayah vidya gajendrasya ka jatihi vidurasya yadavapade ugrasya kim paurusham kubjaya kamaniya roopamadhikam kim tat Sudhamno dhanam bhaktya tushyati kevalam na cha gunaihi bhakti priyo madhavaha. Lot of examples are given. Bhagavan blessed the Vyadaha. Here you can take two examples. One is Guhaha, another is Valmiki Rishi. Both are hunters. What is their acharana? Neither they had cleanliness in life, nor they had discipline in their life. They were hunting and eating, that's all. Hunting the food and eating. Modern world also does same thing. Hunting for degree, so that it can hunt the job, so that it can hunt the salary, so that it can hunt the objects of sense pleasures, so that they can enjoy their sense pleasures. Any person who lives a life only for feeding oneself is called an hunter. Morning to night, what is his work? Hunt. After hunting, what he will do? Eat. Again sleep. Then again start hunting tomorrow. Eat. Sleep. That's all. But Bhagavan entered in their life. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. There was a Gajendra whose story is going to come in our Bhagavatam itself. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. Bhagavan blessed him. Ka jatihi vidurasya. Vidura was considered as untouchable one, because he was the son of a maid servant. Even though he was very knowledgeable, he was not respected by the society, his own relatives. But Bhagavan went there and took the prasada from his hands. Yadava padehe ugrasya kim paurusham. This Kamsa put his father in jail. That person's name is Ugrasenaha. What paurusham here? He did not have any valor or power. But Bhagavan protected him. Bhagavan made him as Raja. After killing Kamsa, Bhagavan had the right to become a Raja. But what he did? Rajadi Raja, Raja Martanda, Ugrasena Maharaj will rule this Yadava Desha, he told. Then Ugrasena was wondering, because Ugrasena had love. Kubjaya kamaniya rupam adhikam kim. There was one Kubja. Kubja means a person's Tribangi. Body is Vakram. So backbone is like this. Backbone is bent, with bent backbone. What beauty could be seen in that person? But Krishna went to her house and related with her. Kim tat Sudhamno dhanam. There was one Sudhama, boyhood friend of Bhagavan Krishna. What the Sudhama gave to Bhagavan, so that Bhagavan blessed him with all wealth. See, blessing is in many forms. One person got wealth, another person got Rajya, another person got beauty, another person got respect. The blessing is in many forms. But who related with all these people? One entity, Bhagavan Krishna, one entity who happened to be the Sarva Shaktiman, Sarva Dayalu, Sarvajnaha. Why he went to their place, why he entered in their life and recognized their grandness? What is that which made him to recognize their grandness? This bhakti, bhaktya tushyati kev. Because they had a silent love for the Lord. Even though their external life was without discipline, without great jati, without wealth, but they had the greatest wealth called bhakti. Nacha gunaihi bhakti priyo madhava. Therefore, Bhakti Devi, your presence in somebody's life cannot be considered as an ordinary presence. It is so grand that na tapobhir na vedaischa na jnane napi karmana harirhi sadhyate bhaktya pramanam tatra gopikaha nranam janma sahasrena bhaktau pritirhi jayate kalau bhaktihi bhaktya Krishna purasthitaha. Once you enter in somebody's life, then he gets everything. That's what I told. Once satsanga enters in our life, one shastra prema enters in our life, the individual gets everything. He gets Bhagavan himself. Nrinam janma sahasrena bhaktau pritihi jaya. Love for the Lord and love for the Lord's Vakyam, which is in the form of Shastram, is sahasra janmasya punya kritam. And especially in Kali Yuga, there is no other way than this. Na tapobihi. You cannot get the Lord by your tapas, because where to do tapas? Even if you do tapas, you will do tapas for what? For getting something. How can it be called as love? So, but neither by scholarship nor by tapas you can get the Lord, just by sheer love. The apparently ignorant women got Lord. Who are they? Tatra pramanam gopikaha. See, Bhagavan Narada gives Gopika as the example for Nishkalanga Prema. There is no kalangam in that. So therefore, he says, Mother, don't worry. I will try my level best to establish you in everybody's heart, and I will tell to the humanity, alam vratair alam tirtaihi alam yogair alam makhaihi alam jnana katha lapaihi bhaktire kaiva muktida. Enough of all those things. Oh humanity, don't get tired of doing all these things, because you cannot do. Even 1 hour puja doing is difficult. We have to do makha. Makha means yaga yajnas. So alam makhaihi, alam vrataihi. Even Vaikunta Ekadashi day, one time giving up food is difficult. That day only you will start thinking about food early morning onwards. Alam vrataihi, alam tirtaihi. Don't roam here and there to kshetras. Why you tired yourself and spending lot of money? Nowadays every pilgrimage center has become tourist center. Tourists come. Every pilgrimage center has become tourist center. Why you tired yourself and spend lot of money? If you don't have money, don't bother about going to Tirtha Kshetra. So, jnana katha lapaihi. Don't spend your time in only academic pursuits. In those days, these academic pursuits were very great. Understand? So, all these things are useless, because they will keep you always in bandhanam. Bhakti reikaiva muktida. Bhakti alone. What type of bhakti? He will define afterwards. Not 2 banana coconut bhakti. Understood? What do you mean 2 banana coconut bhakti? People go to temple, keeping one plate like this, and that banana will be almost half-rotten banana or not ripened banana. Certainly it is not useful to eat immediately. Even a beggar will not take it. You give? And coconut, small coconut. So not the 2 banana coconut bhakti, not application appeal giving bhakti. What do you mean by application appeal giving bhakti? People stand in queue, dhanam, dhanyam. These are all application. Sarva dukkha nivaranam, appeal. Jnana vairagya yukta bhakti. There is a shastram called Narada Bhakti Sutra, wherein Bhagavan Narada defines bhakti. Satu asmin parama prema rupa. Asmin parama premaha is called bhakti. Parama premaha. Then if you want to know what is parama, what is prema, then you have to study Narada Bhakti Sutra. So he says that bhakti which is supported by the Shastra Jnanam, which is given in the Satsanga, will help a person to find fulfillment. Like that, he boasted about his capacity. Boasted means he was proud about his capacity to establish bhakti in the hearts of the people. So he thought, let me chant Upanishads, so that these children, Jnana and Vairagyam, will wake up, will get youthhood. So he started Bhadram Karne Vishnuyama Devaha Atmavare Drishtavyaha Shrota, like that. Nothing happened. Acha, they are not getting up. Because according to Narada, Bhakti in Ishvara is Durlabham because Shastra Sangha is not there. If Shastra Sangha is there, Bhakti in Ishvara will become natural because Jnanam and Vairagyam is strengthened. This is the claim of Bhagavan Narada. So therefore he told to the humanity, Alam Vratai, Alam Makai, don't do any of these things. Now he has to prove it. So he tried to prove by chanting Upanishads. That is the Pramanam. But nothing happened to them. Then he thought, maybe Vedic words they are not able to understand. Let me chant Gita. So he chanted. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva pabhebhyo mokshayishyami ma ashuchaha. Nothing happened. Then he felt very dejected. And he told Mother Bhakti Devi, Mummy, something is missing. I will not give up my effort. Somehow or the other, I will try to remove your suffering by making your children as strong and establishing you in everybody's heart. Give me some time. Because somehow my attempt is failing. See, when a best doctor attempts to cure a patient, the patient should be qualified enough to get the treatment. Understand? If the patient doesn't respond to the treatment will not work. Like a person with diabetic. Immediately you cannot do any operation. You have to wait for the diabetic problem to come down or BP to come down. Then they will do. So all these Upanishad Vakyas and Gita are all for whom? For those who have already gained a level of maturity. Jnanam and Vairagyam children are in coma stage. You go to a patient with coma stage and take this medicine if you tell, they will not open the mouth at all. First you have to wake them from coma, that patient. So something is missing, Mother. I will try tomorrow. In between I will ask my Gurudev, because once a Shishya fails, naturally his mind goes to Gurudev. So I will pray to my Gurudev and I will ask the reason why the medicine did not work. So then I will come tomorrow. Like that he told. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
मन्दारमूले वदनाभिरामं बिम्बाधरे पूरितवेणुनादं गोगोपगोपीजनमध्यसंस्थं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। विहाय निद्रामरुणोदये च विधाय कृत्यानि च विप्रमुख्या वेदावसाने पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। सुखं शयनानिलये निजेऽपि नामानि विष्णो प्रवदन्ति मत्या ते निश्चितं तन्मयतां व्रजन्ति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। आत्यन्तिकव्याधिहरं जनानां चिकित्सकं वेदविदो वदन्ति संसारतापत्रयनाशबीजं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। ध्येयः सदा योगिभिरप्रमेय चिन्ताहर चिन्तितपारिजात कस्तूरिका कल्पितनीलवर्ण गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। संसारकूपे पतितोऽत्यगाधे मोहान्धपूर्णे विषयाभिदत्ते करावलम्बं मम देहि विष्णो गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। भजस्वमन्त्रं भवबन्धमुक्त्यै जिह्वेरसज्ञे सुलभं मनोज्ञं द्वैपायनात्यै मुनिभिः प्रदत्तं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। सुखावसाने इदमेव सारं दुःखावसाने इदमेव ज्ञेयं देहावसाने इदमेव जाप्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति। दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द गोविन्द हरे मुरारे गोविन्द गोविन्द मुकुन्द कृष्ण गोविन्द गोविन्द